Good morning. My name is Michelle Dong Mi-en, and today I will present International Fisher Effect to Dr. Wong. The first one is introduction. International Fisher Effect is the concept that consists of inflation rate, exchange rate, and interest rate. So the International Fisher Effect has the impacts on the market integration and efficiency. The second topic is purchasing power parity. It's elaborate from laws of one price. So there are two versions of PPP, absolute PPP and relative PPP. Relative PPP is the fundamental component that relate to the international Fisher effect. It's bringing the meaning, the price level in two nations will be reviewed by the exchange rate adjustment between two nations. The third one is Fisher effect. So the Fisher effect is the relationship between the inflation rate, real interest rate, and nominal interest rate. The real interest rate is determined by the deduction of expected inflation rate from nominal interest rate. So the relationship between nominal interest rate and expected inflation rate is 1-to-1, while the real interest rate is independent of the monetary measure expected inflation rate. So the fourth one is international Fisher effect. This theory is related to relative PPP and Fisher effect. So international Fisher effect is used to predict the future currency movement, which is according to the analysis of interest rate from the current observation and future prediction to all the risks that may rise. So international Fisher effect assume that a country will experience the rising of the currency if the interest rate in the country is low, which make the inflation rate become low too. We have the model between PPP, FE, and IFE. So from this model, we need to know two important presuppositions. The investor do not assume risk premium because no matter foreign or domestic asset is the perfect substitute, and market is free from any barriers. But there are some imperfection in this model, which is frequency of change in the commodity price is different from the exchange rate, and all the goods have different price elasticity. All the components connected and hold together. The next one is empirical evidence about IFE. So the first one is an empirical study of the international Fisher effect. So the result get is during the period of higher interest rate in South Africa, the foreign exchange rate market is unstable and the exchange rate is at the cyclical peak. The value of South Africa account is the lowest. Despite this relationship, the exchange rate and interest rate always return to the equilibrium. The third one is empirical evidence of the international Fisher effect on the USD to CNY exchange rate. The central bank focus is more to inflation target but not interest rate. Not only that, expected development is also the only factor that can give impact to the exchange rate fluctuation. So from all the study that I have read, conclusion is some support IFE and some rejected. So here we'll come to calculation of IFE. The first one is forecast the exchange rate using IFE. Here we got some information in the question. The formula that we will use to forecast the exchange rate is including this and this formula. So we will sub all the information into the first formula and we will get 0.003708. And we will sub this number into the second formula and we will get the answer. Last, we come to conclusion. So international Fisher effect do not hold when the domestic Fisher effect and purchasing power do not hold. And not every study or empirical evidence support the theory IFE, but some of the study oppose it too. However, in this recent year, the world inflation and nominal interest rate have generally been low, and the rate of change in interest rate had also relatively small. Thank you.